Good morning, guys. Almost missed 6:13. Welcome to the channel, guys. Knock the dust out of your eyes because we are live and it is Sunday morning. Hope you guys are all having a great day, afternoon, or night, wherever in the world you are. Simi Dot in the house. Welcome to the stream, guys. I hope you're all having a great morning, afternoon, or night. Welcome back. David here with another cryptocurrency update. And let's see. We got some Nero going this morning. Scorpions. Long intro, but it's nice. Mr. Ninja Warrior, it's been a while. How you doing? English Nick, good morning, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Long intro, but I have a feeling like it's going to drop soon. You never know. But look at these markets, guys. What is happening? Simao. Good morning. How you doing? Let's see what's going on in these markets this morning, guys. As you guys know, hope y'all had a great Saturday. I like to give you guys a chance to sleep in on Saturday mornings. Don't want to wake you up too early. I know some of you guys go out and party on Friday night. James Malpass, good morning, boss man. How you doing? Everybody, let James know that you hope he has a great day at church, talking to the man upstairs. It's Sunday, so definitely go talk to God. And the markets are you're definitely right. Meh. Look at this. This is a long intro of this song. Watch. I bet if we skip it, the next song is like a banger. Probably not. Spanish Fly, good morning. How are you doing today? What's going on in your world? And Fly, I keep saying this, man. I saw your episode with the CRPYTO ladies. You did a great job. Really did a great job. It's nice to see everybody reaching out of their comfort zones, setting up channels and places for you guys to talk in open forums. I really do appreciate it. I just want to say the two songs that have come on this morning were a bunch of crap. So, the music's off. Anyway, thank you guys all for joining in this morning. Let's get a check in on the results list and see what's happening. Anyway, hope you guys are all having a great weekend. As we get a check-in, you can kind of see that things are lackadaisically moving forward. It doesn't seem like anything too exciting is coming out as far as news right now. But the SEC disapproval, it almost seems like everything that we've got going on right now, guys, is pushing us into the direction of ultimate regulation. And that's why when you see the title of today's video, you kind of have to understand that every single entity, company, organization, country, person, place, or thing is at this point looking to figure out not only what's the future of cryptocurrency, but what can their involvement with crypto be? What can their company do? Like, it's like Samsung. We look at Samsung right now, who's putting in blockchain accessibility to their phone, who wants to give all of their clients instant access to blockchain key storage, or like we saw, you know, there was an article, I think some guys probably covered it yesterday, about Samsung Pay and accepting crypto. So let's do a little look on that. But yeah, it's kind of going in that direction, guys, of Samsung Pay. You know, Samsung Pay, you could basically, like Apple Pay, you could just select your card of choice and make your payments instantly, electronically. What we all see Samsung doing right now, guys, is going in that direction. They're moving towards the direction of giving you instantaneous access to utilize your cryptocurrency right next to your fiat. And it's going to ultimately be the direction that I believe everybody is going in the future. Ultimately, with regulation coming down, and I mean, I know you guys see the title of this video. You need to kind of take that, you need to take that to heart, that there is ultimate regulation and mass adoption. Just think about the bull run of 2017. There was very little news in regards to mass adoption or utilization. It was more or less like an investor-driven FOMO. So in order to stay out of that again, and now we've taken a step back, we realize that countries and companies are enacting and adopting the blockchain. So, I mean, we know that specifically like XRP Ninja Warrior for sure lives in Thailand, right? Let's see. Oh, we got monetization. I guess they don't mind. They don't mind the songs. That's good. And that's right. Fly, the Zoo ladies are amazing. Definitely. XRP is coiling up tight. When it goes, it will be huge. Even Thailand's biggest online shopping, Lazada, is linked to Ripple now. I mean, it almost, this is what I'm saying, it almost seems like everything is linking to Ripple. It seems like everything in it itself is starting to push back towards cryptocurrency. And as you start to look at all of, I mean, we could look, we've done this before, but cryptocurrency legality. Let's see, legal. Let's go to legal. Country by country. That's a fun one. Let's do this. And I think we did this before, guys, is we've opened up this map. And then here's your key. So green is permissive. Yellow is continuous or contentious. Some restrictions of usage of Bitcoin. You see how they still say Bitcoin specifically. And hostile. So you can see there's very few places in the world on the globe, guys, right now that are hostile, right? And you can see it looks like there's a huge swath of green that runs across the world. So interesting to say is that what we're going to do with our chainmail, guys, is that we're going to be sending a payment to all of these green areas. Now, I'd be curious to know if one of the people that we put on our payment rail is in a location that is not as cryptocurrency friendly. And the gray areas, what's these gray areas? Gray is that I don't understand. What's the gray? But we shouldn't get too hung up on where it's legal and where it's not legal, because there's going to be places in the future that have no usage of Bitcoin or cryptocurrency right now. A place like China and places inside of Asia that are not as, they're not utilizing the blockchain or the Bitcoin systems or crypto systems to their fullest ability. So there's a lot of places like China that are stifling the growth of cryptocurrency. But we've got to try and figure out, why is it that they're stifling the growth? Why is it that a company like Samsung and InGen are not coming directly out and telling you, yes, there is a partnership, or no, there's not? It's because they don't care. There's no regulation. They don't have any requirements to giving you guys official or expedited information in regards to hypothetical or FOMO or FUD. It doesn't matter at this point. There's no government, there's no regulating body standing over all these companies, like the company InGen or Samsung, who have seen a 300 or 400% rise over the last 2 weeks, or month. So anyway, I just want to thank all of my 217 followers here on Twitter. We are flying. Everybody who is jumping in and participating on the Twitter, I really do appreciate it, guys. Where are you guys at right now? We've got 12 people here, and I know it's Sunday. It's maybe a little difficult to get people out on us early Sunday morning, but I do appreciate everybody coming through. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people are sleeping this morning. Did you guys all go out and party last night, or what? What happened? That's what we should do. We should send this out. We got a new follower on Twitter. Very nice. I'm going to send this out to the bosses live now, guys. Let's see. Boom. Daylight savings. Everyone is sleeping. What's daylight savings? Is that today? Everybody's sleeping? What a bummer. Time to wake up, go. Time to wake up. Daylight savings. I don't even know what that means. Oh, you know what? Now that I noticed it, it's actually extra dark outside right now. Did I miss something last night? This is what I'm saying, guys. I live a crypto life, man. I don't care. I don't care. We moved 1 hour earlier. Great. I get good sleep, guys. Time went forward by an hour. For everybody in the world, that literally happened, guys. I'm not I'm not paying attention to the clocks like that. The clocks I'm paying attention to is the ticking clock of the rocket ships that we're on. You know, we're trying to make sure all the boosters are in line and everything is appropriately working. So who cares what time it is, other than the fact that everybody's still sleeping. But for those of you, 2 a.m. moved to 3 a.m. Huh. It doesn't take long for countries to do a full U-turn of their approach toward cryptocurrencies. That 1 hour would do it for sure. That's crazy. And I want to give a special shout out to John Mirhead Robin here, who's a good friend and good follower of ours. I really do appreciate that. Stephen Lawless, have you seen the Ripple thread with former Ripple employee Bob Way? No, I don't know that we have, but let's look up Bob Way. Who is Ripple Bobo? Bob Weir? What is up, Mr. JTX? Good morning. Thank you very much. Oh, what? I don't think that's it. Bob Way, founder. Thread. So what's it supposed to be on? The Ripple thread. I guess we could go see it now. He has started responding to people's questions on the thread. Time to meet Bob. Some of you may have heard about the entry of a new member into XRP chat by the name of Bob Way, actual name. Bob had multiple senior roles at Ripple and worked closely with David and Arthur Brito in development of the tech we know today. If you want some insight what Ripple is really about, the strategy and challenges, I strongly recommend that you check out the following thread. It makes an amazing read. The Ripple forum. Is that this? Yeah, XRP chat. Bob Way is a regular. Just wanted to introduce myself, formerly of Ripple. Thank you in advance for allowing me to join your forum. Back in the early days of crypto, I was pretty active in the Bitcoin Talk and Ripple communities under the username Red. In fact, my community participation was what directly led to me going to work for Chris and the gang at OpenCoin. I made a lot of good friends in the forums 5 years back. I'm hoping to make some new ones now. So yeah, I mean, I guess you guys should definitely get in and check this thread out. Let's see. Is there are people asking questions specifically? That's a good question. He worked for Ripple 5 years. I went over his LinkedIn already. Let's see. I know Ripple, the company, can seem pretty opaque from the outside. I'm happy to clarify what I can. But just to start out, all the folks currently at Ripple are amazing people that I'm honored to have worked with and have as friends. I'm still 100% bullish on Ripple as a company and XRP as a crypto asset. There have been a lot of market confusion, but I still think that Ripple has all the technology and resources they need to succeed. Very cool. Yeah, that's gonna take a little while to go through this entire page. And yeah, it seems like he's getting pretty active in regards to getting involved in this chat, which I think is amazing. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, 13 minutes in with a green stream. I love it when the green stream is here, guys. So amazing. So amazing. All the Twitter notifications. A2B2N2 is now following us on Twitter. Thank you very much. And yeah, that's a great website. If you guys haven't had the opportunity, please do get a chance to come out into the XRP chat. And this is Bob Way, evidently former member of the Ripple team, San Francisco-based Ripple team, the American-owned and operated XRP distributed ledger technology, which is amazing, by the way. For all of those of you who did not know already, time to meet Bob. We're not meeting Bob anymore. Anyway, the French financial regulators proposed ban on anonymous cryptocurrency companies. Like we're going to show you guys is that everything that we're doing now, all things, all roads that lead to crypto are paved in gold. No question. Stephen Lawless, thank you very much for bringing that up this morning. I do appreciate that. Type in Bob Way XRP chat. Yes, we found Mr. Bob Way. And yeah, like Ninja said, is that it does take It does, and it doesn't take a long time for a country to just turn itself on a dime. A country like China, for it to flip, for it to turn cryptocurrency back on, would be it would not be hard for it to enact, but it would go completely against all of the companies that they have pushed out of their borders. And so in the process of a country like China trying to readopt the blockchain and to give companies a strong leg up on the competition, they would have to have already started, be inviting in new companies, let them be building, so that once they took that restriction off, that there was already companies on the ground there ready to spider the information out. So in regards to that, Annalise, thank you very much. Good morning, Bob. Your challenge is near approaching. Yeah, you guys, if you guys have not had an opportunity to, please check out Bob Moneybags. And I think we got him on our Twitter. And I'm not even going to read too much of this, guys. French financial regulator proposes ban on anonymous cryptocurrency. Therefore, we have to be FUD title busting researchers. And so you have to be able to look at the article, the title specifically, and say, what are they trying to tell me here? What they're telling you guys is that if you're partnering or doing business with an anonymous cryptocurrency, if your objective is anonymity, if your objective is anonymity in the cryptocurrency space, eventually it will come back to bite you. Eventually that will be a problem, the fact that you're doing business with a cryptocurrency that does no KYC, that does not do any anti-money laundering laws or anything like that. Everything is moving towards crypto. I hope you guys can see that. 3 reasons baby boomers are in big trouble, guys, when it comes to retirement. As you're all sitting here on the front side of your working life or the back side of your working life, and we've discussed this before, guys, is that there's certain levels of risk tolerance. So somebody who is going to be retiring in the next 3 or 4 years doesn't have the ability or the fortitude to handle a tremendous amount of risk. So like our investment into InGen, there would have been no way that somebody who was retiring tomorrow with limited income, set paychecks, would be able to sustain a high volatility asset like getting into InGen in the middle of a 300% rise. But they might be more inclined to get into something like a stable coin or a cryptocurrency that doesn't necessarily move hour to hour or minute to minute. So you have to kind of find out, where are you in regards to your specific investment life? Are you on the younger side, the more risk adverse, meaning that you could put your money into InGen and not worry about if it goes up a little bit or sideways or down? You could just kind of sit back and watch it. Or are you somebody who needs your investment to be solidified, not have any issues ever, and just be consistent? It's like the question's gotta be whether or not the asset that you're investing in, you want to stay the same, have larger downside possibilities in the future, or larger upside possibilities here. Most people have no idea what or why they're investing into something. I could say most of us cryptocurrency investors are investing for the reason in which we realize that it is going to change our lives. It's going to change not only our lives, but every person who decided to get involved with cryptocurrency before the next level of evolution in finance and transactability of information, or the Internet of Technology, the way that it gets called by the team at Ripple. Pennsylvania just banned cashless society. Pennsylvania banned it, right? So we spoke about that the other day. Bob Moneybags, we just gave you a big shout out, buddy. I do appreciate you coming by. I told everybody that they gotta go follow Mr. Bob Moneybags on Twitter. He's got a great Twitter going, and you know what? I'm gonna pull up Moneybags right now. Because dub. Where's my Twitter? Okay, I want to pull up Mr. Moneybags and show you Bobo Moneybags. Oh, that's Fake Coin Expert. Everybody always tags me next to you. What? That's cool. I'm glad it's you, buddy. I'm glad it's you, man. As you guys can see, we got another boss in the house, guys. Welcome, Mr. Moneybags. But I want to show you guys this tweet here. Where did it go? There was a tweet he did about... Seems like he does a lot of stuff with St. Jude, I believe. And there was a tweet that he did talking about some XRP that he was giving away. Yeah, here it is. Okay, giving away 100 XRP to one person that retweets this tweet. I'll be matching another 100 XRP for St. Jude as well. Winner will be picked Sunday, baby. Sunday. You know what? I'm going to retweet the crap out of this, Bob. That's right, man. All about the love, guys. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love, the love, the love? XRP Wrench Gang. Boom. I'm all about that, Moneybags. Thank you very much for everything you guys do. If you guys haven't had an opportunity to please go follow Mr. Moneybags, that is greatly, greatly appreciated, guys. And as you can see, he's a big-time member of the XRP Zoo, my new favorite place to hang out. So thank you, Moneybags. Thank you to everyone in the zoo, everybody for coming out this early. I didn't realize that it was going to be still freaking pitch dark outside, but that's all right. I'm not really... I didn't know, guys. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I get such good sleep. Honestly, I'm the best sleeper out of any person that I know. No question. I'm actually really good at sleeping. But I've been great at sleeping my whole life. Even from when I was a kid. RJ wants to be part of the Wrench Gang. That's right, RJ. Here's the Wrench Gang. That's the official Wrench Gang right there. That's the real wrenches. And yeah, definitely Bob's going to be picking tonight, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, which I believe is 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So when he gets home from work, definitely tune into that, guys. Mr. Moneybags is going to be making some dreams come true. XRP Bull Run in March. I think it's March. So the answer is probably not. I mean, we got to wait for Chung to come in. I mean, we've had 22 minutes of a green stream, guys. I feel like this is super rare. 218 followers. We got a new follower. Mr. Borislav, all in XRP. Thank you very much, my buddy. Oh, we do got a new follower. Let's go check out our new follower. A Ripple fan. Definitely. Ooh, look at this Beamer. It looks like an M4. To be honest with you, doesn't that look like an M4? I don't think it's a 3. Look at those wheels, though. Holy crap. Those wheels are beautiful. And definitely a like for a like, baby. Like for a like. I really do appreciate you joining in. Look at this. Ross. Goodness gracious. He's following 0 people. Ross, can't you follow us, buddy? And that's what we're going to do today, guys. Don't get too distracted every day. And I haven't even looked up the person that we're going to go and bombard today and hit up some comments in their chat, but I know who it's going to be. And I love doing it. I think it's amazing, guys. And that's one of the things. I mean, once this channel does continue to grow, the more interaction that we get, it's going to actually be epic. The fact that we as a group can go on to somebody else's platform and help them grow it and help them build it, just like cryptocurrency is going to do for everyone in the future. Cryptocurrency is going to be that bridge. It's going to be the asset. It's going to close the divide. It's going to draw that gap in of the rich to the poor. Like we said a couple of videos ago, that XRP, and I mean cryptocurrency in and of itself, should be considered or thought of as Robin Hood, the man in tights, robbing from the rich, stealing from the poor. Tweet BG, let's get XRP to the moon. XRP Bull Run in March, wasn't it July? No, I don't think there is going to be any bull runs that you're going to be able to predict. But I do appreciate it. A2B2, thank you for joining in. Let's get into another bit of the news this morning, guys. Pro-Bitcoin Colorado governor signs cryptocurrency-friendly bill. Everything, guys. And I don't want to try to get too much into, like, the meat and potatoes. Teresa's here. Finally, she wakes up. Knock the dust out of your eyes, Miss Teresa. Thank you for coming in. Just like we're going to see in regards to every single person, is that you're either living in a place or you're going to be visiting a place, or however you can hypothetically draw that out, is that like the guy that paid for his honeymoon in XRP through whoever it was that paid for their, who was it, guys, that sent their honeymoon money through XRP to the Philippines? I forget. But that's the direction. I'm going to be able to pay, hopefully soon enough, I'll be able to pay for anything with cryptocurrency. And it's one of the things that I do, and I keep bringing it up, it's one of the things that I believe will honestly be amazing, is once we can figure out a way to load XRP or cryptocurrency onto like a temporary debit card or a gift card of some kind. You know how you get gift cards during the holidays? The question is, can you purchase old gift cards? I don't even know. I don't know how to make sense of it. I don't know how to make sense of getting XRP loaded onto a card that is usable in, I have no idea. I have no idea. Colorado Digital Token Act. In November, Bitcoinist reported that U.S. Representative Jared Polis, who is known as cryptocurrency and blockchain advocate, became Colorado's governor. On March 6th, Teresa said that Polis had signed Colorado's Digital Token Act. The act is supposed to enter into effect August 2nd, 2019, and aims to cement the state's position as a hub for companies and entrepreneurs that seek to utilize crypto economic systems to power blockchain technological-based business models. Very interesting. The bill outlines the uncertainties companies face when buying, selling, and even issuing their own cryptocurrencies. It also exempts certain digital tokens from state security regulation. What did Pennsylvania what did they do? I have no idea. What did Pennsylvania do? It sounds like the text for today. 27 minutes in, 23 people. Please do smash the like, guys. I really do appreciate it. Let me know how many likes you see in the chat right now. And if you haven't had an opportunity, please do share this video on your Twitter. So I'm going to try to stop saying that. Let's see. Ripple is not following. Oh, man. Chip. Let's go. I don't know why I'm not. You know what? I'm just getting involved in this. Oh, don't worry. Oh, don't worry, Senor Chip. You are going to get a shout out, buddy. Mr. Chip, please do be sure to go follow my buddy, XRP Minute. Great people. Honestly, guys, this community is full of, and we're going to do a little video here for Mr. Chip. A video during the live stream. I would like to let you know, Mr. Chip, that it's time for everybody in my chat, all 24 of you, to go follow my buddy XRP Chip, Mr. Minute. Keep it coming, Chip. We really do love your content, man. Thank you very much, buddy. Done. Smash those likes, guys. Definitely smash those likes. Oh, I almost knocked my bottle of water over. 11 likes, but 24 watching. Help a brother out and smash that like button. Moneybags, thank you very much. Hung Lee. Hung Lee, baby. Okay, guys, the world's going crypto. I hope you're ready. I hope the bags are packed. I'm ready to go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Major online Swiss bank integrates Bitcoin custody. Boost in institutionalization, guys. It's going, guys. It's going in that direction. I'm not kidding you when I say that most of the articles that come out today or there it goes. Most of the articles today or in the future that are going to come out are going to be explaining to you guys about the adoption, never mind the black screen, are going to be about the adoption and the interconnectability of the cryptocurrencies. Cosmic, welcome. So, don't be fearful. Don't be scared, guys. And welcome, Miss Cosmic, to the chat, guys. Styles, thank you very much. Mr. JTX, Thanks for commenting. I appreciate everybody. And you see the numbers climbing. It's like we're finally getting to our family number as we're getting closer to the time that everybody would have naturally been awake. But listen to this, guys. I mean, I know that it's 6:44 in the morning on a Sunday and it's completely pitch dark outside. Where are you guys in the world? I mean, please, there's 27 of you in here. Where do you guys live? Like, what country are you in? What time is it? I literally look outside and it is freaking pitch dark. And it's not raining. Thank goodness the rain left, because like my bones are literally just starting to chill. Like I'm getting like a permafrost on my body from this cold weather, and I don't like it. Not at all. Oh, there it goes again. Yeah, okay, so one of these websites that I think, I'm not sure which one it is, but one of them is starting to try and really mess with the computer, but that's okay. I'm not necessarily too concerned about it because we've got a good group of people that are going to keep that chat going. So let me open up this here, play. I wonder how long it'll stay black for, but I don't want to click anything because as you can see, the websites are still open. Dark in there. Are we still going? We are still streaming, so that's good. But anyway, keep that conversation going, guys, as it goes black, as we fade to black, guys, and people vanish. This is the thing that I need to understand. As things start to go wrong, this is something y'all got to kind of understand, man. Must be that coin 60. No, it's this thing right here, man. It's whatever this freaking website is. And yeah, just like when it starts to go dark, guys, people leave. People get scared. Sorrento, Italy. Thank you very much, Giuseppe. I really do appreciate it. Giuseppe Accardi. Thank you very much. 1445, Germany, windy and raining. Oh, goodness gracious. Netherlands, thank you, Fly. I mean, Miss Cosmic, I do appreciate that. 7:45 a.m. Western Canada, Rocky Mountains. I love Thailand, waiting for the next bull run so I can retire there. Beautiful. No connection. Tap to retry. Boom. Oh, we got another ad. Look at that. Look at that. And you know what, guys? We're making money today. Thank you very much. Based on a complex criteria, some of my viewers will be seeing an ad right now. Continue streaming. Thank you very much, guys, for all of the interaction on this channel. Buckle up. The institutionalization of Bitcoin and crypto in general has begun. SwissQuote, a $618 million worth online banking group, announced Friday that it is partnering with Zug-based crypto storage to enable cryptocurrency custodial service on the platform. The Gland base said the institutional investors on its platform would be able to transfer cryptocurrencies from their external wallets to a SwissQuote account and vice versa. That's great. Everything we're gonna see moving forward, guys, is all about adoption, is all about utilization of the currencies and the platforms to bring finances forward. When isn't it raining? That's right. That is right. Close this web page down because it is hurting my computer. Again, most articles today, guys, are having to do with places in the world that are adopting cryptocurrency. 33 minutes in. I might even try to keep these things a little bit shorter. We'll give everybody a little bit of time to get used to the time change. But the Marshall Islands rejects the IMF concerns to launch the sovereign digital currency as legal tender, the SOV. And as you guys know, there are places in the world like Marshall Islands and Switzerland and Malta and Japan, places that really love cryptocurrency, that they utilize the technology and they hold it close to their chest. And so as we see countries and places and cities and states and governments with the options to enact blockchain or cryptocurrency and the conviction to do it, the kavana, the huevos to get into this market, this is what I'm saying, guys. For somebody to come into the market right now where the stock market seems ultimately that it's going to be doing good, and if you were to look at the consistent track record, it's harder to invest your money into something that is going down rather than into something that is staying consistent or going up. And so that's why I like to bring up the stock market traditional charts a lot, and the housing value charts and all of these charts, is that outside of a couple of small hiccups, and nothing too major, outside of a couple of small hiccups, guys, the stock markets and the housing markets have been on a straight trajectory up since 2008, since the governments did all the TARP funding and the bailouts and keeping all of the big time banking institutions above water, and Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac keeping them solvent during the times of the financial housing crash in 2008 and 9. It's got to be very exciting to see all of these things happening. Blockchain enacted payments, countries that are starting to revolve or create their own actual national currency that revolves around the digital ledgers. Everything's moving forward, guys. No question. As we continue to grow in this space, you need to be the one with conviction. You need to be the one. They have that already through the Spend app. Very nice. And yeah, dude, honestly, guys, there's a lot of really good news out there. There's a lot of really great things happening in this space. Now, sure, when it's not going up, it's hard to make a move. When it's not doing what you're expecting it to do, or when it's doing literally the opposite of what you're expecting it to do, it's very hard to stand in front of somebody with a lot of stock money and tell them, no, you need to get out before the whole thing changes. If you knew anybody with an exponential amount of money in the stock market during that little downturn that we had a few months back, they lost a tremendous amount of money in their portfolio value instantaneously, just like we do and did when the markets retrace. But we look at our valuations and we say, okay, the markets are going to come back at some point. We're going to be able to regain all of the money that we're losing. One of the issues that I see coming forward, guys, is that there's going to be cataclysmic losses, probably in altcoins and traditional stocks. Both sides are going to get hit, no question. But what coin are you invested in, and what stock are you invested in? Are you invested in a company that is focusing on moving their platform forward, or one that is really circling the drain of the past? If it's something that you could Spend app and Spend Visa card converts fiat and crypto on the fly. You have to, in regards to the Spend app, you need to fund. Basically, you would be funding the Spend wallet. Okay, so Spend is a wallet partnering with Visa. In order to use the Spend wallet, you would need to take your XRP from, let's say, your Nano, and move your XRP from your Nano to your Spend wallet. Yeah, you're following me here? Once your money is inside your Spend wallet, you now have the ability to use your Spend debit card, which will then instantaneously convert your crypto to fiat, and then your fiat will be utilized when you use the Spend debit card. You're not going to be swiping the Spend debit card and utilizing cryptocurrency as the payment. Spend does the conversion for you back into the local jurisdiction, the fiat that you utilize, and then you do your transaction in cash. Do you think the U.S. stock market will crash? 10-year bull run is a long time, and cycles usually 7 to 8 years. For sure, 100%. 100% the stock market is way overdue for a crash. And that's why I don't want to say I got excited, because I have family members that are financially tied up in the stock market that will not enjoy that day. They're not going to be able to handle, guys, they're not going to be able to handle the stock market drop like we handled the cryptocurrency drop. Let's put it that way. All of your friends and family who are over invested in the stock markets or the bond markets or the real estate markets for that matter, over invested, are not going to have a good time when it starts to change. Yes, the financial markets are going to crash for sure. Now, you can use the word crash or recession or retracement to fair market value, whatever kind of like coddling word, you know, social justice, like make you feel good, safe space type of way that I need to say it. No, Sam Heck, good morning. Thank you very much. And we love being up early. It's not going to be possible, guys. That little downturn that we saw, the one that lost everybody's portfolio so much money, was just a hiccup, was just a small hiccup. And the fact that every person that has a 401k and a stock account remembers that day, remembers the exact amount of money that their 401k or their portfolio lost on that day. They're not us. They're not cryptocurrency investors. They are traditional investors. And when this retracement to fair market value happens, a lot of people are going to get crushed. Absolutely crushed. I'm not excited about that. I'm literally not excited about saying that most of the family members in my family specifically are over invested in the stock market and will not listen and will go broke. I mean, they will go broke. I mean, it's kind of intense to say it out loud. I guess I really don't care at this point saying it out loud. I'm done coddling. I'm done caretaking those around me to the point where I'm going to mislead you any farther than you have allowed yourself to be misled. The markets will crash, and they will crash harder than they did a couple of months ago when we saw like a little downturn. That little downturn will be 4 or 5 or 6 or 7 times bigger than that one. And I know specifically somebody who lost $40,000 during that downturn. And I think it's going to be 5 or 6 or 7 times bigger. We're looking at losing $250,000, $300,000, $400,000. That's that one person. And if you think that I believe that one person has $250,000 or $300,000 to lose in the market, or that they would have the conviction to hold in that if they lost that amount of money, it won't happen, guys. It's not possible. The world's moving towards crypto. Let me rephrase that. We are moving towards crypto. The world will have crypto shoved down their throat at some point like a feeding tube. I don't want a feeding tube, guys. I want to have a big pile of crypto turkey in front of me, having a feast with all of my friends. U.S. Congressman calls Bitcoin and crypto tech revolutionary, plus Ripple. I love it. Representative Tom Emmer, Minnesota, says he stands in support of Bitcoin, blockchain, and cryptocurrencies and is working to help the sector expand. The U.S. lawmakers co-chairs the Congressional Blockchain Caucus. Here's a quote. Many, including those in this town, would like to focus only on blockchain and ignore or criticize cryptocurrency. They will tell us that Bitcoin is used by criminals and that blockchain is the real innovation. It's true. There are illicit transactions, but that should not be the reason to totally dismiss cryptocurrency. You guys, it's very true. Why would you want to imagine or assume that nobody does illegal or illicit transactions with cash? Do you believe right now that there are more illegal transactions happening with cryptocurrency than cash? Huh? Nah. I don't think so, guys. That's not possible. Cash is king. Cash is prevalent. There are parts of this world in a whole that have never even heard of cryptocurrency, let alone have tried to do a drug deal with cryptocurrency. No. If I'm going to go out right now and buy some drugs or do something illegal, I'm not going to do it on a Bitcoin system or ledger or through XRP or any of these things that can be traced and tracked. I mean, why would I do that? Why would I sure, I guess it depends on the level in which the transactions need to happen. If you're doing big enough business, it's hard to do big enough business. I mean, like we said, Pablo Escobar, who was a drug kingpin, had so much money, so much cash laying around in different properties under the floorboards of his houses and buried in the ground in the basements of these properties that rats were literally eating the money. Unless a rat was to break into your fireproof safe and eat your Ledger Nano S, and cryptocurrency wasn't to have any issues, nothing is happening to your crypto. It's not like it's just gonna disappear or be destroyed by the weather or whatever. No, guys, the future is upon us. Those of your friends and family, guys, that are not even willing to buy in 1% into cryptocurrency, but yet have 99.9% of their life wrapped up in the traditional stock markets, they're going to fucking get crushed. They're going to, I mean, there's no other way to say it. I mean, and it is sad because there's people in my family specifically that will be crushed. I mean, the only benefit's going to be is if XRP goes to $589 and I'm worth a couple $1,000,000 bucks. That's the only way. And even then, at that point, I mean, yeah, sure, we can get back to the meat and potatoes of the conversation is, what are you even cashing out into, guys? What are you cashing out to? I mean, your exit ramps are set in place, but are you taking into account that your exit ramp is not preparing for the inevitable downturn in the fiat currencies? They're scared and believe in the work your whole life system. That's right. And definitely high peeps that are coming in. Yes, they have to break the cycle, but brainwashed, programmed to be slaves of the system. Not me. I'm always looking for outs. That's right. You guys got to stay focused. This is not about being stuck. This is not about, I mean, look, I shouldn't have got into cryptocurrency when I did. The market completely went down. There was no way for me to be able to forecast that. Just like there's no way for me to be able to stand here at the precipice of this crossroad and tell you that I know for sure that the markets are going to crash and that crypto is going to go forward at a specific time on a specific day and for a specific reason. There's no way to know that. There is zero way to know when it's going to happen. Like, we're not going to be able to tell you when the Bolivar, the Venezuelan currency, is going to be completely insolvent, and the Venezuelan cryptocurrency, is going to be the currency that is force-fed down the people's throats. I can't explain that to you. I don't know how to get that point across, you know? To me, it's really important to understand that cryptocurrency only has use case if you give it use case. Meaning that if I leave my office right now and I go home and my objective is to try and buy something with my cryptocurrency, I could find something to buy with crypto. If I wanted to get myself the card, the Wirex, the Visa Spend, the whatever, have Teresa in the Netherlands or one of my friends in Europe get me a card and mail it to me, or find out how to actually get that done, it is possible, guys. So we don't know when moon. No, I mean, when moon for me and when moon for you is going to be different. Styles, tell me what the price of XRP for you is going to be considered a moon. I would definitely be curious to know what 29 of my closest friends in this chat room right now. What is your moon price? What's your moon? What type of, like, nutville are we living on to the point where I can hold a 30-cent asset right now? I can hold a 30-cent asset and sit here and tell you that I'm not going to sell until this asset gets to $500. That would take some real balls of steel. I brought that up the other day, that in order to buy InGen, which I'd be curious to know what's going on with InGen right now. Let's go to CoinMarketCap. Your favorite costs. Okay, let's look up InGen and see what InGen is doing. InGen coin. Boom. J Katz says 132. I'm with him. Joel Katz, baby. Look at that. Oh, man, I'm glad I sold out. I'm glad I think I sold. Oh, my gosh. Did I sell? What did I do? Hold on. Yeah, I did. Oh, I moved it back into Tron. Okay, so just as an update, our $500 portfolio, guys, that we built, that we originally started with InGen. We started with $500, okay? Excuse me, guys. I have sinus issues all the time. George, good morning. Thank you for waking up. Ambi Ants. Whoa, it's like the Wrench Gang decided to show up all of a sudden. No idea what number moon is, but I have a strategy at different price points. Nice. She's got an out strategy at different price point. 4 days till moon is entirely possible. $5,000 XRP is entirely possible. No one knows, not even Mr. Trump. But $100 does sound nice. People have multiple crypto coins. I may hope. Or did everyone bet on one horse? Diversify people. Well, the story we're getting into now. Carlo, welcome to the chat. Thank you very much. I believe if crypto takes over or not XRP, should have at least $100. I've been here a while. I just lurk. Very good. I'm glad you're lurking. Keep on lurking, baby. And I'll tell you, at one point yesterday, the $500 portfolio was valued at almost $900. We almost went 100%. But right now it's not. I mean, I sat in the InGen. It was Shabbos yesterday, so I went to shul, and during the 5 or 6 hours that I was in shul, InGen went down substantially. It went from $900 valuation in the $500 portfolio down to, I think, high sixes. Now, as we sit here, our original $500 portfolio is in Tron. We own Tron right now. We got 33,843 shares of Tron at a valuation of valuation of $760, which is a lot. I think it's like 60% gains, guys. Now, for any person who is a traditional investor, there's no such thing as 60% gains, guys. No such thing. No such thing. 60% gains. But at the same time, they're also not seeing 9.3% losses day to day. So at the same time, we're going to be able to see major gains. That same cryptocurrency portfolio, at the flip of a switch, whatever technical analysis you think you're doing, whatever type of, like, if you think you're watching this wedge pattern form, so you've got your wedge pattern here, right? So you've got a wedge that we're fitting in. It's a downward channel. The question is, what do you think is going to happen in this downward channel here? There's your downward channel right here. Downward channel. Now, what they say is if we continue to travel in the downward channel, ultimately a large breakout to the downside is possible. And when I say large, in regards to InGen, I mean large. There is a large freaking downturn. Tron, but I made 60% gains at the gym last night. Boom! That's great. Hit the likes, people. Did not see notification. And yeah, it's good. It's good to gamble your Tron away. It's good to gamble your life away. But at the same time, you got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And know when to walk away and know when to run. For me, for the first part, to start, I will take what Schwartz said. $120 is good for me. Oh my gosh, guys. You guys are great, man. You guys are epic. You guys don't I don't know, maybe you guys don't understand. You don't understand. I was literally looking at 60% gains on a $500 portfolio, and the temptation to not lose those gains is so real, guys. For all of you that think you're like Wavo, big ball holding, like, you guys got to have some real balls of steel in order to not sell when it starts to hit these numbers. It's going to be insane. I mean, that's going to be the interesting video to make, guys, is when all of our portfolio valuations are going up. How many of you guys are going to have the time to come and join in these chats? Or how many of you are going to be sitting there trying to figure out how to preserve your newly found wealth? I almost have a feeling like on the day that the moon happens, everybody that goes live is going to get way less viewers than they did instantaneously. Let me rephrase that. It won't be the current bag holders that are viewing the video that you put out on the day that it moons. On the day that it moons, it will be all of the new booties coming in and watching your video. On the day that it moons, it's going to be all those people that own 0 XRP, because all of us are going to be working our nano transactions, are going to be getting our paper wallets out, are going to be transferring from our Binances to our Coinbases, from our Coinbases to our bank accounts, or from our Coinbases directly to our PayPals, and then utilizing our PayPal debit cards, which I didn't even really think about this, but it's going to happen. PayPal debit cards exist, okay? PayPal has instantaneous connection to your Coinbase account. Instantaneous, which means Coinbase transfer to PayPal, PayPal instantaneously swipe for gold and silver physical coins. So that's got to be that's going to be my out. On the day the moon happens, you guys are going to see me at the local gold and silver coin shop here, and unfortunately I own 0 gold or 0 silver right now. My bag is stuffed with XRP, but on the day that happens, if I can get everything set in place, and I'm going to be getting, holy crap, it just clicked to me. It just clicked to me, guys, that I think is going to have to be the way that we can get it done. If we can get PayPal, to send, oh gosh, that's crazy. Okay, so we have to get anonymous PayPal debit cards that I can personally fund. What? Okay, we have to figure this out, guys. If any of you know how to get this done, I want to start dropping off preloaded cryptocurrency cards. Now, whether or not the card, unfortunately, at this point, the card is going to have to be converted back to fiat. So I have a feeling like what we need to do is we need to get a company like PayPal or a company like Visa who does gift card promotion type things to get us gift cards so that we can start to deliver those cards around Skid Row, let's say specifically. Dude, it's going to be so... I'm super lazy, though. Damn, dude, I wish I wasn't so lazy. Oh, my gosh. Okay. There's always a way. Slave society is their goal. They don't want the average person to prosper. For me, not to get rich, but enough to get out of Dodge and maybe get a small bed and breakfast in and out of the way place where I don't have to listen to American crap anymore. Isn't it crazy, guys, that we're sitting in a chat room full of people whose objective right now is to ultimately make more returns on investments than traditional investors can even fathom at this point? It's crazy. It's crazy to see that we're all sitting here waiting to become wealthy enough to make moves and to protect our families. It's pretty interesting. Yeah, AppMex does take Bitcoin. AppMex, I would not use AppMex though. I would not. American Precious Metals Exchange, I think is what that stands for. There's AppMex, there's JM Bullion. JM Bullion, I believe, is a little bit cheaper than AppMex. So if you're going to be... No, but this is what I'm saying. The benefit of the analogy that I just came up with is that your local gold and silver shops, okay, so like the gold and silver shop outside of your office or whatever, if they accept debit card transactions, that's going to be exactly what the future is looking like. And that's going to be the benefit for me, is that I'm actually going to be contacting PayPal today. And I'm going to be getting access to my PayPal credit card. That will give me instantaneous access. And I'm going to have to... Okay, so I'm going to for sure do this, guys. I'm going to be getting my PayPal debit card, and I'm going to be doing a transfer of XRP to my PayPal debit card. And I'm going to have no money on that card except for what I transfer in XRP, because that's going to be the future use case, guys, is me being able to transact business with my XRP. I can already spend and use my XRP every single day of the week. But guess what? My real asset, my XRP, must be converted back into this fiat, non-digital, bullshit, fake money. Therein lies the issue that we're going to face going forward, guys. No question. Is that you need to find ways to link up your fiat fake currency system with your cryptocurrency. Fiat currency. And once we can do that, guys, you're going to have such a leg up on the competition. And thank you, Teresa, but I am definitely lazy. No question. You lazy? No. Look at the time you're up. Yeah, but that's up. you know. And Mr. Ninja, how are they late? We're already living in a slave society. We probably, for the most part, are. The question is, are you a mindless drone going through this slave society, or are you one of those carving out your own path and leading others to the light? And I believe most of the people that are in this chat today, 36 of you at 7 a.m., not 7 a.m. for all of you, but you guys are the bosses. You are the future leaders. You're taking the time out to learn the information that you need to move yourself forward. Fiat currency is legal currency whose value is backed by the government that issue it. Okay? So, it's backed by the governments that issue it. The US dollar is fiat money, as are euros and many other major world currencies. This approach differs from money whose value is underpinned by some physical good, such as gold or silver, called commodity money. What in the... Malachi, welcome. Mr. Phillips, thank you very much for coming in. You can buy gold and silver right now with XRP on Swiss Gold. Yeah, but I cannot get instantaneous delivery on that. And so you have to have the place where you're going to get your hands on the physical asset. You cannot have an opportunity where you need all of the systems to be working in order for you to get your hands on that physical asset. You need to be able to walk into the store, swipe the card, and that's why I say that my objective moving forward, guys, is going to be able to figure out how I can use my XRP every single day. Every single day. And if that is possible, then we're going to have to go in that direction. Scary. Artificial intelligence, I'm not sure I like it. Yeah, I suppose AI could cook for us. They definitely, artificial intelligence could definitely cook for you. No question. Definitely no question. And I do appreciate you guys joining in. Yeah, it won't be good, I think. Things are going to be fine, guys. XRP enthusiasts claim the altcoin is not centralized following Ripple's temporary server outage, guys. Now, I didn't even really hear about the server outage, but I did already know that XRP, for the most part, would continue to transact if Ripple, the company, was to cease to exist. But XRP enthusiasts claim the altcoin is not centralized following Ripple's temporary server outage. It's stale news that several proponents of the distributed ledger technology have criticized Ripple XRP's altcoin in recent times for being overtly centralized. However, many XRP loyalists have taken to social media to argue that the recent Ripple server outage might be a solid proof that XRP is not centralized. After all, according to reports on March 9th, XRP not centralized. Ripple, a San Francisco-based blockchain technology and fintech firm, was flooded with allegations of insider trading when leading United States-based exchange Coinbase recently listed XRP on Coinbase Pro. However, the recent temporary server outage experienced by Ripple has not even the most supportive community members talking. Reportedly, Twitter username Leo was the first to comment on the situation on the social media platform, suggesting that Ripple might have orchestrated that move to prove that XRP is not a security token. He also noted that the entire scenario has proved to critics that even if Ripple shuts down, XRP will continue to exist. They're going a lot off what these Twitter users are saying. It seems like they give a lot of credit to Twitter users. Ripple's website is down. Ripple went away. XRP is still being traded. XRP truly decentralized. Declared. Not a Ripple hater, but just to point out this whole Ripple is down, XRP is still trading doesn't prove anything. It's common to have the front end of your website hosted separately. It was a temporary outage and is back. Nothing more to it. I'm already scared when the hairdresser touches the razor blade, let alone AI. That's funny. That is really funny. And we have crossed the hour mark, guys. Always have a weird thought. What if she decides to slit my throat? Yeah, you have some nutty brain activity going on, guys. RJ Jamal is following us on Twitter. Let's go open this up and look at one of our buddies Who is RJ? We got to get these. Oh, we're looking up for RJ. No, I got to get RT. No, not Russian Times. We're going to Twitter. And we're getting a look at our new follower here. We're going to go follow RJ Jamal. Thank you, Mr. Jamal. Following 14 followers, but he's following 144. Yeah, that's not... but what does he do, though? Let's check him out. Besides quick move, where you make the spread unreasonable. I don't know what that means. Nice. Hey, he's a little participating member of the XRP community. Thank you very much, RJ, for coming through. I do appreciate that. Let's see the notifications here. Let's get a check in on the markets. That is not the markets, guys. No, it is not. But we were speaking about this article a little bit earlier, guys. And I mean, it's kind of segued into the whole episode, to be honest with you, is about what is the reason in which you're invested in what you're invested in. If you're invested in crypto, it's because you believe that crypto's the future. If you're invested in Google right now, or artificial intelligence, or holotrain, or whatever the next thing that you think is, if you're invested in it, you must have conviction. You must have an idea of why you think it's going to work. But baby boomers, and this is the thing that we're going to have to look out for, guys, is that baby boomers, for the most part, replay on the zoo was sick. Great live stream. Thank you very much, Josh. Definitely appreciate that. People really don't understand the difference between Ripple and XRP. Some do. I miss a lot of the night streams. I'm an early bird from Pennsylvania. Well, we got space for early birds here. What we've got to start to figure out, guys, is that in regards to baby boomers, in regards to like older heads, right? Some of our older heads are more established type of characters. I'm a little bit curious to know what they're doing right now in regards to their investments, because I know a few older people that are doing nothing. Their investments are just sitting there. If you believe Google is the future of finance or future of technology, then yeah, standing in your Google stock or standing in your Twitter stock or your Facebook stock or your Amazon stock is the best move for you. I don't think that that's the appropriate thing to do, to be honest with you. I don't imagine that holding on to a bag of Facebook stock right now or Amazon stock, and I'm telling you guys, the one person that I know specifically lost $40,000. They didn't lose it because they didn't sell, and that $40,000 came back. That's not what I'm saying. But it was just a small little glitch. It was just a small little... We got to look up the stock market chart. NYSE chart. We got to look up the chart, because it was just a small little downturn. It was not some crazy move, guys. The move can be bigger and badder in that regard. Why? Of all the things, let's look up the 3-month. I think it was probably within 3 months. So there it is. Okay, so let's pull out a little bit here. So here we go, guys. This move right here, right there, that move, and this happened on December 3rd. You guys were all there. Everybody was there. This was just a few months ago. December 3rd, New York Stock Exchange opened up. It's 12/6/9, okay? What's the date here? 12/24. So it took 20 days for it to move down just this little bit. Slow, methodical. Every day you wake up, you're looking at the prices, and it's dying. Every day you wake up, you look at the prices, it's dying. Every day you wake up, your portfolio is valued at less and less and less and less. And there were people selling out at every one of these stages. The question's got to be, as we say, okay, I mean, I guess here's the real, there's the real downturn, is that it seems like it plateaus here. So we'll say 13,000 to 10,000. Yeah, crazy. And it's small. That wasn't even big. And so Let me know, please, down below, 42 of you guys. Let me know if you own any stocks. Please, do you guys own traditional stocks? I'd be really curious to find out if you have any actual traditional stock investments and what they are and what would be your reason right now. Please, somebody let me know. And what's your reason for holding on to that bag, for holding on to this bag right now when I'm going to just start clicking this little minus button right here and it should start to pull us back. Yeah, it should start to pull us back. And what I want you guys to start to notice is that as we get farther and farther back, as the timeline starts to peel closer to 2008, that what ends up happening? Mark Phillips, yes, and I'd like to roll some over into crypto. So Mark, what's going to be your process? Because as I start to, I'm speaking literally to Mark right now, since he's the only one that mentioned anything about him owning a traditional stock of any kind, whether it was a gift from your grandma or your grandpa or something that you bought for yourself as a kid with your bar mitzvah money or whatever. We're going to talk to Mark specifically right now. Nope, was about to get into them in September. Then I found XRP and something click. Okay, Mark, what we're going to need to see here, this little move here, whatever the portfolio value you had, and I'm not going to say that cryptocurrency hasn't hit you harder because it has. Cryptocurrency has been affected severely to the downside. I'm not telling you that in the time from here to here that cryptocurrency hasn't netted you more of a loss, but that's not like us saying that in the future that it's not going to net you more of a gain. As I click this button, Mark, focus on what happens. So I want you to notice the trajectory of the chart. So, oh, maybe this was the move. Okay, that wasn't the, damn, there was 2 moves, 3 moves. Okay, it's not looking good for you, Mark. What's 10 to 15 years out? Fiat won't be gone that soon. No. Fiat's never going anywhere. So 10 to 15 years is still a close. That's too close. 10 to 15 years is too close. But the question about Malachi, excuse me, like Malachi asked, when recession is any day, for sure. We're definitely standing at the precipice of a return to fair market value. So, with that being said, you can call it anything you want. Don't get distracted, Mark. I'm going to come back to this, okay? This only takes you back to April of 2017, but I need you to notice this here. Okay, I didn't even realize that I didn't go back far enough. But here it is. There's a move that you're not going to enjoy. And this is just, that's just a little, it's just a little move, dude. But look at it here, okay? So look at the distance you've got to cover from there to there, which is about as long as that is, if not a little bit longer. Fiat won't be gone that soon until Tilray, CBC, Chrono, and Canopy, and weed stocks. Yeah, Tilray was a good one. Tilray, some of my traditional investor friends like Tilray, making a lot of money on Tilray weed stocks, definitely. Waiting for TD Ameritrade, Vanguard, etc. to offer crypto funds. Chrono was a great buy. It doubled in price recently. George, you can start at Toro with $500. It did? I'm way bullish on cryptos. Too many penalties to take money out of IRAs. So it's important to be able to roll IRAs and 401k accounts into cryptos rather than... No. Okay, so Mark, me and you are having a private conversation right now, my bud. In regards to what Mark's referencing right now, and I don't want you guys to get distracted because he sounds like a very intelligent man. You're looking at now 2 people, Mark Phillips and David from Another Ripple Effect, who have 2 differing ideas or concepts of exit, okay? He has some stock that he wants to roll over into crypto. This move that I'm talking about here was enough for you to sell every single piece of your 401k and not care what the dollar amount was that they were going to charge you. Because on the day that this becomes this, oh, it only lets me go out so far. Okay, so I'll do max then. the heck? Okay, so here we go. So there we go. From there, 2007 to here. This is where I need you to see. This is where it starts. Mark, this is where it starts, my buddy. I'm totally with you. Thank you, my friend. Sorry. February 23rd, 2009. Where were you? What were you doing on February 23rd, 2009? What was the price here? 6,000. Get me down here. I want to see the bottom. 6,003. Okay. To 12,000. This is what's going on. Where is Connie? No question. What's going to end up happening is we're going to see a level of growth, right? So you'll see here that there is the boom, right? So coming off the 2000 boom and bust. So there it is, okay? 97 booms, internet booms and busts, yeah? Now as we move this thing forward, you've got to see what's happening. 2007, so financial economic collapse, housing market collapse right here. Took the stock market with it. For the last 11 years, it's been almost on a straight trajectory up. These are years we're looking at here. That's an 11-year chart. This is not a freaking 1 month chart. It's an 11-year chart that just goes like that. That's the wedge pattern that you need to look at here. You know, there's your pattern right there. There's your pattern, guys. Here's your pattern. You guys love patterns. You guys love being technical traders. 11 years, okay? The question's got to be, what are we doing and why? As we look at this channel, guys, this is going to break. If this thing starts to test the bottom of this channel, I'm not even drawing lines out here, but if this thing starts to test the bottom of this channel here, it's going to break out and it's going to freaking snap. And it's going to break some people's backs because they're not going to sell. And just like I don't sell my crypto when it goes down, they're not going to sell their stocks when it goes down. Most of these companies will never return. Most of these entities will lose so much valuation when this happens. When it goes back to here, guys, when it goes back to 5,000, 6,000, that's going to be a severe problem for people. Let's see. A friend in Sweden sold his family company shares. He put a few million into investments in stocks, but it hasn't done much over 3 years. My 99-year-old grandpa has stocks and shares, but not made gains. They should buy Crypto Ninja. No question. Be sure to smash the likes. Doug, welcome. Thank you very much. When the bull run, huh, peeps? Let's let Borislav know when the bull run's coming. Not for nothing. Robinhood is great for jumping into crypto and stocks side by side. We're going to get into that. I'm going to jump back into you in a second, Mark. I'm not done with you, buddy. In regards to what Simi is saying here about Robinhood, Robin is a last in, last out type of platform. Free trades, okay? The reason why you pay fees on specific companies is for them to fight to get your trades in when you put them in. Robinhood is a last in, last out trading platform, which means if you put in an order, your order is going to be the last one on the order books, even if more orders come in. It's not, I don't necessarily like Robinhood. At least that was the experience that I had on Robinhood when I started to trade on them originally, and it was stock trading. I have done no cryptocurrency trading on Robinhood. I was in high school and my Asian classmates were buying Bitcoin. I also believe that we're overdue for a recession, fair market value, correction, return to the median or the mean. It's possible, which will tank the stock market. The question you've got to ask yourself, Mark Phillips, is the amount of money that you're going to spend right now to get 100%. I mean, how much does it cost to take your money out of a 401k? 401k taxation. Withdraw. The IRS assesses a 10% penalty for early withdrawal prior to age 59 and a half. Further, the 401k plan provider will require to withhold 20% for federal income taxes and 2 to 8% for state income taxes, depending upon the state of residence. So it sounds like you've got your taxes, which you're going to have to pay anyway at no matter whatever point you're going to take that out. So that's an irrelevant 20%. That's an irrelevant 20%. So you're at 10, 18%. And even if I gave you this 18%, right? And then I included this 20%. So now we're at 38% total. Withdraw. Early withdraw. If you believe that there's going to be a recession and you believe that there's going to be a return to fair market value and that the possibility of the financial system evolution moving forward is not going to include the way that the IRS taxes and handles 401k plans or stock accounts or whatever, if you don't think that that's going to evolve once we start to move closer to the digital world, I think that we're setting ourselves up for failure. That's honestly what I think. And so in regards to the 20%, you have to pay that no matter what. Okay, I get it. 20%, but it's 18%. Are you not pulling your money out of the stock market, which can seem way more of a devastating drop than 18%, and not come back from that, at least in the way that we see it today? So in some instances, for some people, I would suggest getting out before it's too late. You have to get out before it's too late, because the money you've worked your entire life to earn is sitting in somebody else's bank account. It is on somebody else's books. Cryptocurrency is in the I can do to like alleviate the worries of getting out of your traditional markets, and ultimately will be a forgotten thing of the past. I have tried, but it's hard to convince people. No, Ninja, it's definitely hard to convince people, for sure. Mark, interesting to see what recession initially does to the crypto market. It will be interesting to see if cryptocurrency ends up booming because money is flowing out of the traditional markets into crypto, or what exactly ends up happening there. I know, Ninja, people will be our best friends, broke friends forever. Oh, our BFFs, broke friends forever. I love you though, man. I'm just kidding. You're not a knucklehead. So in regards to what Mark's mentioning here, it's like he already knows. Trying to tell him he knows by the profit he receives from cryptocurrency. So in regards to somebody like Mark, why would Mark not take out a portion of his 401k, roll in 5% or 10% into cryptocurrency, and then watch what that happens. Watch what happens with that 10%. Just watch it, and then you'll be able to say, okay, like my friend that I sent the $10 in cryptocurrency, she already lost access to her Binance, cannot sign in, doesn't have the technological ability to go and figure out how to figure it all out. The person that I just be the new safe haven. I'm hoping so, bro. Penalty plus taxes plus income taxes. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Oh, he's retracting comments now. Come on, Mark. 10% plus taxes. We get it. Oh, stream's gone. It'll be back. I promise. I'm sure it will. Oh, yellow, green. I knew we'd be back. Anyway, so Mark's retracting the messages, and I have to keep buying more on their behalf. David, I'm way in cryptos, just not willing to cash out of the retirement account to keep some diversity. We're all good, David. Okay, good. It will take Ripple like 10 years. It will take 10 plus years to empty escrow accounts. And Bob Way says X Rapid using about rising prices since it was a even wash of value. Price will have to spike based on FOMO and speculation. For sure. It will go based on FOMO and speculation. No question. Yep, me too, Ninja. But first for my son and me, then the rest. And so like I said, guys, it's important to have your exit strategies set in place. You must get everything in place. And I hope that everybody is doing what they can to diversify, like Mark said, and he's not willing to get out of what he's going to consider his retirement account yet to go into his real retirement account, which is going to be called cryptocurrency and precious metals. So, I mean, I for sure would not hold one freaking stock Not a chance. There's no chance right now in my life, Mark, that you could convince me to put in $1 into the stock market. Not one. So for you sitting here, I mean, so yeah, we're definitely on opposite sides of that conversation. There's no way I will hold $1 in money in the stock market. So therefore, we are definitely different people, because if I was in your position, I would feel way more vulnerable to ultimate and complete loss than I do in cryptocurrency right now. So I commend you on believing that the traditional stock markets are going to continue to move you forward, and that whatever payment penalties you're going to have to pay is not enough profit on the other side for you to get out of it now before it's too late. So my warning has been laid down to you, my friend, and to everybody else who is listening. My forecasting precautionary tale there of the cryptocurrency markets succeeding when the stock markets fail, I do definitely not agree. Great point, David. I now consider XRP as my primary retirement. Stocks are now my hedge. Yeah, we don't agree. Stocks suck, and they will crash, and they're going to burn. So for you to hold a bag of stocks instead of a bag of silver or gold is, I think, counterintuitive to the direction that cryptocurrency is taking us. Stock markets are massively controlled by the powers that be, the high-end players, the big-time money movers. It's not a market that you can control, just like at some point cryptocurrency will take itself out of the hands of us. So same here. I went all in on crypto because off of all this. That's right. Stocks will go up if the higher ups want them to. Yeah, and that's fine. So that's what I'm saying. It's a true gamble. I think that betting on the stock market right now is more of a gamble than betting on cryptocurrency markets. Definitely more volatile than betting on precious metals markets. And it's all what you're adverse to. What kind of risk tolerance do you have? Are you going to be like Mark, where you're like, look, I'm at the point now where I've made my investments. My investments are there. There's nothing we're going to do. We're not taking this out. We're not going to sell this. We're going to keep our XRP bag, and we're going to keep our stock bag. And then the time that the decision gets made for him in the future will be the time that he says, okay, you know what? I waited and I tried, and it's too late. But definitely hit the likes, people. I definitely appreciate that. Miss Teresa. Bitcoin Jesus, don't delete Coinbase. No other firm does more for crypto. I completely agree with this, guys. And I don't know who Bitcoin Jesus is. Maybe there's a picture of Bitcoin Jesus. Oh, is that Bitcoin Jesus? Roger Ver. Anyway, don't delete Coinbase, guys. Don't be like freaking just natural haters. You know, it's not appropriate for the point in the space that we are, guys. You have to support all of these entities, and Coinbase does a lot for cryptocurrency in regards to giving people easy, instantaneous access, bank account access, fiat to crypto conversion, atomic swapping, Coinbase Pro. Yeah, sure, they're shady and they do stupid shit sometimes. Typical company, typical anything that makes money is it's controlled by humans, and humans are freaking stupid. 20% plus 30%. Yes. No, 20 plus 10. 20 plus 10 plus 2 to 8 for state income taxes. So, with that being said, if you didn't believe that cryptocurrency was the future, then yeah, don't sell anything. Don't even own XRP if you don't think cryptocurrency is the future. It's not a question. Not a question in the world, guys. And don't delete Coinbase, guys. Be nice, okay? Teresa, all must be planned first. Prices to cash out exits. Then, in my case, will buy state for income. Then we'll see the rest. Ninja, I helped people before. Now I am waiting for some to pay me back so I can buy more XRP. Hope one of my shit coins pumps so I can trade into XRP before Moon. Should have bought some Engine. Should have. Neil Ferguson accepts he was wrong about cryptocurrency turning out to be a delusion. There's a lot of people that are going to end up being wrong about cryptocurrency, guys, and I'm going to wrap this up pretty quickly because we're at 1:30 in here with the green stream, but I appreciate everybody coming in. A lot of people, guys, come out and talk mad crap about cryptocurrency. Most people that don't have any idea what cryptocurrency is. So, with that being said, don't allow somebody's misinterpretation of what cryptocurrency is to push you off of what you know that it is. Stay in your lane. Don't let somebody knock you into the wall, all right? Bitcoin and cryptocurrency is definitely going to be the future, guys. And this is always interesting, guys, to hear about the Winklevoss twins. You know, they say that their conviction to Bitcoin is stronger than ever. Isn't it kind of interesting that you can rest in peace InGen? Did it get hit again? 49. Yeah, it looks like it's going down. But I sold out. I sold out. And InGen is going to be partnering with Unity, which is a game developer platform, which is going to give access to the InGen token and developer platform to millions and millions of game developers. Everybody's going to be getting into crypto, guys. It's not, you don't need to be afraid right now. You should only be afraid if you're a little chicken little. Don't be a little chicken little. Daily Hodl. 19 companies using XRP to power cross-border payments. The ripple, the ripple effect. Nice, guys. Very nice. I really appreciate you guys giving me a little shout out there. Thank you very much. But we already know this, guys. We've seen all the sites, we've seen all the companies, we've watched all the partnerships. We know what's going on. The future is upon us. No question. Be ready for it, guys. Coin market cap gone. Let's see. InGen coin soars as project confirms partnership with Samsung Electronics. This was only a couple days ago, and it did soar. But what we've got to understand, and I said this before, is that if InGen can get you past the Samsung news, and if they can actually start to release news, like really good positive news outside of Samsung, that it will ultimately be very, very good for their coin. I don't have problems with Coinbase. In fact, December left an open order to sell ETC at $11. Last week, it was there. I've forgotten. That's funny. XRP is solid. It's seen the bottom for a long time now. XRP has definitely been circling the drain of consistency for sure. I'm not even going to read this. I'm not reading nothing anymore. Nothing, guys. The baby boomers. We keep getting to circle back to the baby boomers, man. Y'all are in trouble. Y'all are in trouble, man, for sure. Trouble, 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 trouble. Trouble's been gone, ooh, since the day I was born. Notifications, Twitter. The stream is definitely ending, guys. Start to get in your goodbyes. Let's get a little bit of music to send us off with. That's right, guys. Oops. That's right, guys. It's Sunday. It's still Sunday for most of us. And Bob Moneybags, thank you again for everything you do for the space. All of my friends here, Borislav, making those micro payments. It's the future, guys. XRP is the standard. Charlie G, thanks for coming in, holding my bags for the future. No question. Rest in peace, InGen. Just don't know. Thank you very much, Styles, Teresa, George, Ninja, Malachi, Charlie, Stephen Lawless, Styles, Tupac, Mr. Phillips. I appreciate you coming in. George Pacheco, Mr. Warrior, Sam Heck, Malachi, all my buddies, all the bosses, Simi.G, Doug, for show. We're not going to forget you. That's right, guys. You're going to turn that volume up. Time to get that party started. That's right. Thank you, Josh. Mr. JTX, of course. That's it, guys. Kevin was here. 179. English Nick. The Gale Travels came in. Sorry I didn't see you, Gale. Ambience, of course. Carlo, thanks for coming. Sam Heck. Don't forget our buddy Sam. Miss Fly was in here early. And that's right. I hope all the fam has a great, great day in crypto land, guys. The world is ours. It's sitting right here in front of us. Don't let anybody slow you down. Don't let somebody knock you off your bags or rob you of your foundation. Today is the day. Carpe diem, as we say at the end of every one of our streams. Go out and seize the world. It is yours for the taking. XRP is in your bag and in your life. Moonville, here we come, guys. I'll see y'all there. The launching pad is ready. The rockets are about to fire. Hope you guys all enjoy your Sunday. Have a blessed day. Mr. Malpass, I hope you're enjoying your day at church. All my buddies and brothers and sisters from the XRP Zoo, XRP Lady Wrench Gang, and XRP Moonville. I hope you guys all have a blessed Sunday. See you tomorrow. Bright and early, 6:13 a.m., Daylight Savings Time. Wake that ass up. Wipe that dust out, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.